Join me, everyone. Let's catch the wave on Arirang Radio. And here we go, we're back on air. Just for you, time for K-Talk with 현우 선생님.
안녕하세요 여러분, 선현우입니다. Hello everybody, 현우 here.
Yes, nice to meet you again, 현우.
Yes, it's good to see you.
How are you today?
I'm doing good.
You seem to be quite happy.
Yes, I'm always happy to come here on a Friday.
Yeah, it's great. And TGIF, by the way, to all our listeners and maybe viewers, you can also follow us online because we film ourselves, especially for K-Talk, and we upload the videos also online. Maybe some of you are watching us. Thank you very much. Now, we have some very interesting expressions as usual in the first hour. We'll talk about survival Korean. We'll talk about a K-pop song. In the second hour, we'll listen to some audio clips.
That's right. From you guys,
Yeah.
if you are interested in being aired or being featured on our show, you can send us any audio recording that you make, and then we will play it and listen to it together.
And if you're selected, of course, you will be receiving a little present.
That's
a
right.
gift from talktomeinkorean.com.
That's right. We publish a lot of books every year, so we will be sending you one of our newest books as a present.
Are you working on some more books right now?
Yeah, we are working on Survival Korean, so that will come out really, really soon. So
Whoa.
for those who've just learned Hangul and want to travel to Korea, that book might be useful.
I think it's going to be really interesting, especially if it's survival Korean.
Yeah.
Like you don't know anything, all you need is the book.
That's right. But before the book comes out, we are already introducing some Survival Korean phrases and expressions to help you guys out.
That's right, here on the program every Friday. And the first expression here today, what is it, please, 현우?
This is going to be really useful for vegetarians and vegans. It is 고기 빼주세요.
고기 빼주세요. 고기 means meat. 고기 빼주세요.
고기 빼주세요. So 고기 is meat, like you said, and 빼다 is to minus something or to subtract something or take something out. And 주세요 is usually used with other verbs to mean please, politely,
It's interesting because if you take out 빼 in the expression, it says 고기 주세요.
Give me meat.
고기 주세요. Give me meat. And if you say 고기 빼주세요, it means take out all the meat.
Yeah. So it's important to never forget the 빼 part because, it can be the opposite.
That's right.
Yeah. And also, this is not only useful for vegetarians, but also useful for whoever is allergic to anything. Like if you are allergic, for example, my wife cannot eat cucumbers.
Oh.
So she always has to say 오이 빼주세요. 오이 is cucumber.
오이 빼주세요.
In kimbap places because in most kimbaps that you can eat in Korea, kimbap is, by the way, a roll, like seaweed roll.
Yeah.
You usually
with rice.
see cucumber in it. So 오이 빼주세요.
오이 빼주세요.
Do you have anything that you're allergic to?
Not really. I'm not very allergic, but I know some people who are allergic to shrimps.
Shrimps.
So you have to say 새우 빼주세요.
새우 빼주세요, or maybe 계란 빼주세요.
Yeah, if you don't like eggs, you can also ask for that. Are you allergic to anything, 현우?
I'm allergic to melon, actually.
Melon?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a funny allergy.
Yeah.
Melon. I think you're the first person I meet who is allergic to melons.
And what happens to me, to my body, when I eat melon is really funny.
What, you turn into a melon?
Sort of, because my face becomes really green because I get sick.
Oh, wow.
And I can't breathe, so I should never eat melon. And I developed it when I was 20 years old, so it was like all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's really strange. Allergies sometimes come and go.
Yeah.
So it's not because you were allergic to something when you were a kid that you are still allergic to it. And maybe you had no particular problem as a kid. And as an adult, you start contracting these very strange allergies.
Yeah, and also it happens, I think, in my theory, when you move to a new place and everything around you changes, like air, water. So I had my first melon allergy symptoms when I moved to Seoul from my hometown.
Oh, yeah?
So
That's funny.
yeah, I have to be careful.
So maybe you shouldn't move anymore. Or maybe you should move back to where you were.
Maybe.
And maybe it will disappear.
Just so I can eat melon again?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not
Are you
really.
allergic to watermelons as well?
No, just melons.
Just
Like
melon.
the green ones and the Korean, the Korean yellow melons?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
I'm allergic
small.
to those. Yeah.
Well, it's okay because I think my favorite kind and maybe your favorite kind is watermelon.
Of course. I love watermelon.
Especially during the summer,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, so if you want a restaurant to take out something from the dish you ordered, you have to say 뭐뭐 빼주세요.
Yeah. 고기 빼주세요 in this case.
That's right.
Yeah, so are we giving out the quiz right now?
We are.
Okay.
What is it?
So, how do you say meat in Korean? This is an easy one. Number 1, 고기. Number 2, 저기. Number 3, 먹이. Number 4, 감기.
Okay, how do you say meat in Korean? You can go online and participate. Maybe to give you a little hint, we also use this word when we talk about fish.
That's right.
Okay, that's a little hint for you. We'll be back for the second part, and we'll be focusing on a song. We'll try to teach you an interesting expression from the lyrics of that song. Stick around. This is Mr. Big Man. Yes, welcome back. You're listening to Catch the Wave on Arirang Radio. Hyunwoo 선생님 from talktomeinkorean.com is here with me. We talked about the first expression, survival Korean, 고기 빼주세요. 뭐뭐 빼주세요.
Yeah, 고기 빼주세요 or any other thing and 빼주세요.
That's right. Now, we also had the question for you, and if you have the answer, you can win a book sponsored to us by talktomeinkorean.com. How do you say meat in Korean? Number 1?
고기.
Number 2?
저기.
Number 3?
먹이.
Number 4?
감기.
And we gave you a little hint. When we talk about fish in Korea, we also mention this word.
Yeah, especially when you say to go fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't say the phrase because that would be the answer.
Okay, very good. Now we're going to be jumping into a K-pop song, and we like to do this every single week as well because music is always a very fun, entertaining, and easy way to learn new expressions and new words when you're trying to learn a new language. So that's also something we like to do. What's the song we're going to listen to?
We're going to listen to a song called 봄 타나봐 by 서인국.
서인국. He became popular thanks to an audition show, an audition TV program.
Yeah, he actually won the first place in one of those audition TV shows. And then he's now a huge celebrity singer.
Solo singer.
Yeah, and he's very good too. His songs are really, really nice. So 봄 타나봐 is the title, and that means, I guess I'm affected by the weather or spring weather.
Yeah, it's actually hard to translate. We have these expressions in Korea, and we say 봄 탄다, 가을 탄다.
You can say 여름 타다, 겨울 타다 too, but usually 봄 and 가을, spring and autumn are the seasons that affect you the most.
The most.
Yeah.
And usually we say that guys, 남자는 가을 타고 여자는 봄 탄다.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I think it's true. Women are more sentimental around springtime, and guys are more sentimental around autumn,
fall season, with a long trench coat and maybe the wind in the air and the leaves falling from the trees, stuff like that.
Yeah. So that's what it means.
Yeah.
And the song itself is talking about, how you certainly have feelings toward someone. And we're going to listen to a part that actually talks about caffeine too. So let's take a listen.
Okay.
아마도 카페인 때문인 걸까 난 너의 팬이 돼버린 걸까 자꾸만 가슴이
I like it. I was nodding my head.
Yeah.
Caffeine.
So there's a clever play of words there, of course. But let's break it down from the beginning. Caffeine. What is caffeine?
Like caffeine.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
in coffee.
Yeah,
right?
caffeine. So in Korean, we don't have any other word for caffeine. So you just say caffeine.
Caffeine.
Yeah. And so the first line, caffeine 때문인 걸까 means perhaps is it because of the caffeine in the drink?
Yeah.
Or in the second line, 너의 pain이 돼버린 걸까? Have I become a pain of you? Your pain. And pain, we need to explain this.
Yeah, what does pain mean? I've heard this expression many times, especially when someone is not looking well, not looking fine,
Yeah.
Not taking care of himself or herself.
Exactly.
We describe him as pain.
Yeah. 폐 is usually associated with trash, like 폐기물. You know,
Are
abandoned.
you calling me trash?
No, abandoned. But when you say 폐인, you're not really calling anybody trash or anything. You just describe how this person is really in a bad condition because this person has been focusing too much on one thing or is in like mental pain or something.
Yeah.
So he's not combing his hair, he's not clean, he's not changing clothes. So here, 너의 pain, this is not an example expression that exists, but he made it up. I'm a pain because of you. Like,
because of you.
Yeah.
It basically means you make me go crazy and I don't know what to do and I'm becoming mad.
Yeah, I'm not normal because of you. And here, of course, I think he used or made up this expression because of the word caffeine. Caffeine, 너의 pain, they rhyme.
I guess so. A little word play over here. Why don't we listen to it once again?
그건 아마도 카페인 때문인 걸까 난 너의 페인이 돼버린 걸까 자꾸만
See, caffeine, 너의 pain.
That's true. It's actually, it rhymes and it sounds, I guess, very smooth in the ear.
Yeah. The first time I heard this part, I thought, what? 너의 pain? It doesn't exist. But then after a while, it kind of stuck.
Wow. Okay. Maybe you are a pain or you were a pain because of your wife at a certain point when you were in love.
Yes, and then now, after a little while, I'm a healthy man because of my wife. I'm the opposite of pain.
So she managed to make you a very healthy, handsome man.
I don't know about handsome, but healthy, yes.
I guess. What
Thank
do
you.
you think? I think people will think you're handsome.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that's the expression we wanted to focus on here today about the song, or actually from the song 서인국, 봄 타나봐. We're going to be playing it. When we come back in the second hour, we're going to be listening to an audio clip sent in by one of our listeners. And you can do the same. If you want to talk to us in Korean, you can record yourself and then send us your voice messages, your audio clips. The email address is catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. Well, we talked about the song. Let's play it from A to Z. This is 서인국, 봄 타나봐. We have 현우 선생님 from talktomeinkorean.com, and we will now be listening to an audio clip sent in by one of our listeners. I'm going to read the message and then we'll listen to the audio file.
All right, sounds great.
안녕하세요, Catch the Wave and Talk to Me in Korean team. I am one of your worldwide students, and I'm very proud to send my very first voice recording talking in Korean. Thanks to you teachers, now I'm on the second level of Korean. 하지만 it's 조금 difficult for me to speak. However, it's a little bit difficult for me to speak, but I'm trying to do my best. Thank you for the perfect program. 감사합니다. 사랑해. And I also have a question about Korean. So when I watch Korean dramas or TV shows, I always hear that 인데. There you go. 인데 ending, which confuses me very much. If you have a chance, can you please explain what that is?
Do you want to explain it right now, or do you want me to keep it until the next session?
I think we'll keep it maybe for part 4.
All right. 인데.
인데. So we'll try to
take a note.
remember that. But we'll listen to the audio clip first. So this is a message sent in by Sam Zadeh. Here we go.
현우 선생님하고 에드리안 선생님 안녕하세요. 잘 지냈어요? 저는 삼라예요. 저는 23살이에요.
Uh-huh.
23살.
23. 23 is, of course, a correct way to say 23. But when you want to say I'm 23 years old, you have to say 23살이에요.
23살.
Yeah, it's one of those things that confuse people about the Korean language. There are two number systems, so you have to, decide which one to use.
That's actually very strange, don't you think? I mean, one is from the Chinese heritage?
Language, yes. And the other is the native Korean language. And what's the most confusing sometimes is when you tell the time, because when you say the hour, you have to use a native number system, like 1시, 2시.
Mm-hmm.
You don't say 1시, 2시.
No.
But then when you say the minutes, you say 1분, 2분.
Yeah.
So, but you get used to everything after a while, so don't worry.
Yeah, so if we correct her, it's not 23살, it's 23살.
Yes.
Okay.
So please remember those native Korean bigger numbers too. 20, 30, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm. And she introduced herself, basically. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
And so her name was Sam.
Yeah, or here in Korean she said Samira.
I
Samira예요.
guess the short way people call her is maybe Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What else did she talk about?
So she's just greeting us. Hello, how have you been? And then she said her age, and then
and then
저는 아제르바이잔 사람이에요. 저는 영어 선생님이에요. 현우 씨, 당신은 또 영어 선생님이에요. 그래서 우리는 동료예요.
Aha, okay. I got your message. I understood everything. So 저는 아제르바이잔 사람이에요. This is perfect. I'm from Azerbaijan. And 저는 영어 선생님이에요. This is also very, very fine, very good. I am an English teacher, but I did hear a little bit of g sound in 영어.
영어.
Yeah, even though you see the word or the letters ng, and you see the G there, you do not pronounce it as G. So instead of 영어, it's 영어.
영어.
Yeah. So
you have to separate the two syllables.
Yeah, that's right.
영어.
Yeah,
영어 선생님.
So she's an English teacher in her country. And 현우 씨, 당신은, I think she said 당신은 또 or 당신도.
당신도.
Yeah, so you are also an English teacher.
Yeah.
So that's what she meant, I think.
Yeah.
So I would drop 은 or 는 and just say 당신도.
당신도 영어 선생님이에요.
Or even just get rid of 당신 because I'm not a big fan of the word 당신. So just say 현우 씨도.
현우 씨도 영어 선생님이에요. 그래서
우리는 동료예요.
동료. What does 동료 mean?
A coworker, colleague is 동료.
동료. So you have to also make sure the pronunciation is right for that word. 동료.
Yeah, instead
동료.
of 동료, 동료.
동료.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
지금은 저는 바쿠에 살아요. 바쿠는 너무 예뻐. 여기는 바다가 있지만 바람이 너무 많이 불어요. 그래서 사람들은 이 도시를 바람의 도시 호주래요. 저는 서울에는 또 너무 많이 좋아요. 앞으로 나는 한국에 가고 싶어요. 나는 당신을 또 보고 싶어요. 감사드립니다. 안녕히 계세요.
현우 보고 싶대요.
Aha, she wants to meet.
to see you. 당신을 보고 싶대요.
Thank you. And she was referring to you as well because she's talking to us. So maybe if you come to Korea, you can visit us.
So what she said is that she was from Baku. Baku in Azerbaijan. Is that right?
I think so.
Uh-huh.
And
What else
then
did she say?
She says the city Baku is 너무 예뻐.
Beautiful.
Very pretty, very beautiful. And then 여기는 바다 있지만 there's a sea there. The sea is there. 바람이 너무 많이 불어요. It is very windy. 그래서 사람들은 so people 이 도시는 바람의 도시라고 그래요. So they say that this city is
the city of wind.
City of wind. Yeah.
Yeah.
바람의
because
도시.
it's very windy.
Yeah. The ending of this sentence wasn't really clear to my ears, but I think that's what she meant to say. Like people call this city 바람의 도시. Yeah.
And then she says she really likes Seoul as well, and she wants to come here. She wants to come to Korea. 한국에 가고 싶어요.
Yeah. 나는 한국에 가고 싶어요. 나는 당신을 또 보고 싶어요. I think this
She already
can be.
met you?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Did you already meet me?
Ah.
I don't know. So 또 보고 싶어요 means I want
Again.
to see you again. But if you meant to say I also want to see you when you come to Korea, 나는 당신도 보고 싶어요.
당신도 보고 싶어요.
Yeah, that would be better.
If you say 당신 또 보고 싶어요 with a double 디귿, a double D,
Yeah.
then it means again.
Yeah.
If you say 도, it means also.
Exactly.
So be careful. Okay, well, great little message here. Thank you very much. I guess you're now in the second level, finishing level 2 in Korean language. You're doing a great job, so continue working hard. Why don't we listen to the whole message all together once again?
현우 선생님하고 에드리안 선생님 안녕하세요. 잘 지냈어요? 저는 삼라예요. 저는 23살이에요. 저는 아제르바이잔 사람이에요. 저는 영어 선생님이에요. 현우 씨, 당신은 또 영어 선생님이에요. 그래서 우리는 동료예요. 지금은 저는 바쿠에 살아요. 바쿠는 너무 예뻐. 여기는 바다가 있지만 바람이 너무 많이 불어요. 그래서 사람들은 이 도시를 바람의 도시 호주래요. 저는 서울에는 또 너무 많이 좋아요. 앞으로 나는 한국에 가고 싶어요. 나는 당신을 또 보고 싶어요. 감사드립니다. 안녕히 계세요.
I think
Wow.
that's very good for level 2, no?
Yeah, very, very good. And she used some really natural expressions like 앞으로. Most people just find like the, I don't know, translation 미래에, in the future. But 앞으로, forward. But it means in the
Okay.
future, so it's really good.
Yeah, great job. Maybe you can continue to work hard on your language skills. Make sure you also practice a little bit of pronunciation here and there so that Koreans will be able to understand you even better.
Yes, like especially with the NG part.
Yeah. Hyunwoo, we're going to be sending her a book, aren't we?
That's right. We will be sending you a book, so please let us know your mailing address.
Yeah. And
And-
we'll get back to you. So you can go on arirangradio.com, click on Catch the Wave, and use winner information. Because you were selected, we will be sending you a little present. We'll be back and we will try to answer some of your questions as well. If you have any curiosities, send them in. You can use the message board here today, right now. This is Too Hard, Delicious. Indeed, love is so delicious. Maybe some of you are eating right now and you're enjoying a nice, tasty meal. Bon appetit, and let's continue on. We have Hyunwoo 선생님. Part 4 of K-Talk is coming up. Happy Friday. We have plenty of questions here. I'm looking at them in my hands.
All right, I haven't looked at them, so
Yeah.
just let me know.
I don't know. Maybe we should try with this one. Start with this one. Nathrin from Malaysia. Hello, DJ Adrian and Hyunwoo 선생님. Can I know how to say I'm feeling so great? And thank God it's Friday.
Okay, so it's two parts. Thank you, Nathrin, for the question. And I'm feeling great, or I'm feeling so great in Korean would be 기분이 정말 좋아요. That is the standard version, standard
Yeah.
textbook expression. 기분이 정말 좋아요.
정말 좋아요. 정말 emphasize it. It means so great.
Yeah, but if you want to be a little more informal, you can say 기분 최고예요.
기분 최고예요.
기분 최고예요. My feeling is the best.
기분 좋아서 날아갑니다. I'm flying because
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, and also thank God it's Friday is 금요일이에요.
Yeah, 금요일이에요. We don't really have like TGIF,
Yeah,
right?
we don't have the specific equivalents like based on thanking God or God bless those expressions. But people usually say 금요일이라서 신나요, or I'm excited because it's Friday,
Yeah.
or just say 금요일이에요. It is Friday with a little more emotion in it. Like,
That's right.
금요일이에요.
금요일이에요.
금요일이다.
기분 너무 좋아요.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you for that question. I think, we promised Samira we would answer her question. She talks about inde.
That's right.
Momo
Inde.
inde. I just thought about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I almost forgot. Good memory.
So what can you tell her?
So inde, when you just look at unde without inde, it actually can be either and or but. So for example, today is Friday. 금요일인데 금요일이다 plus unde. So 금요일인데 비가 와요. It's raining. So in that case, today is Friday, but it's raining. You were expecting to do something outside, but that it's raining. 금요일인데 뭐 해요? Today's Friday, and what are you doing today? So it can be either but or and. It is just a very natural way to link sentences. So that's why you keep hearing inde or unde or 는데 in natural conversations.
먹었는데.
Yeah, 밥 먹었는데
밥 먹었는데.
아직 배고파요?
그렇죠.
Still hungry?
I'm still hungry. That happens to me quite often.
Or 밥 먹었는데 맛있었어요.
Yeah.
In that case, you wouldn't translate it to but. It's just and.
Yeah. We have Putri Amalia from Indonesia saying she sent us a sentence in Korean.
Uh-huh.
이번 주말은 대학교에서 한국어를 배워요.
This is a perfect sentence.
And she's asking us, is it right, 선생님?
Perfect. It is correct. 이번 주말은 대학교에서 한국어를 배워요.
Can we say 이번 주말에 학교에서 한국어를 배워요?
That's possible too. 이번 주말에, 이번 주말은, 이번 주말에는 both or all three of them are okay. And 대학교에서 or 학교에서 both are fine.
대학교 is university, 학교 is school. 한국어를 배워요 means I'm learning.
I will learn Korean this coming
Okay.
weekend. Yeah.
Great. And maybe some of you are doing the same as Putri Amalia. Good luck.
Good luck.
We have Margarita here. A question to Hyunwoo. Hello, Hyunwoo. How are you?
Is that the question? I'm fine.
That's the question. That's it. No, what is the difference between the pronunciation of these vowels?
Okay.
E, I, E,
Uh-huh.
and E, O, E,
Uh-huh.
O, and O,
Mm-hmm.
and U, U and U,
Yeah.
and then Ui and E.
Okay, so she wrote all the vowels in the message, so it is easier for us to see.
Yeah.
But basically, my answer is the first two, e and e. There's almost no difference, or there is no difference at all in modern day Korean. So you don't have to worry about differentiating the pronunciations. But o and o are different.
Yeah.
O and o, and u and u.
U.
Yeah, u is smaller. The mouth shape is smaller.
Yeah.
And ui and e. Ui is a combination of u and e. It's usually used to mean of somebody. Adrian 의, 현우 의, right?
Yeah.
Of 현우, of Adrian. And e, as in this one, 이거, that is just a plain e.
But very often this ui, we pronounce it e.
Yes,
Very often.
If it is used as of something like 현우의, Adrian의, a lot of people do that.
Or last week we had 스승의 날.
That's right. 스승의 날 is the correct formal name for
Yeah.
Teacher's Day, but a lot of people say 스승의 날.
스승의 날.
Yeah.
스승의 날.
Yeah, 스승의 날 changes to 스승의 날.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I know sometimes pronunciation can be a problem
Yeah.
when you're learning a new language, but if you practice slowly, you'll start hearing the little differences.
That's right. And also with Korean words or any word in any language, you do not just say like one vowel or one consonant. You say everything as a group. So if you get used to those particular words, you will get used to it.
Maybe one last question here. We have Myrene from Portugal saying Korean language has really many
Subtleties?
that's right, subtleties.
Yeah.
So many ways to say you're beautiful, you're handsome, and we need to be careful with each expression and how to use them and with who. I guess that's why it makes Korean language so unique and captivating.
Oh.
So I guess this was more a comment,
Yeah.
not really a question. But it's true. We have many ways to say you're beautiful. How'd you say beautiful? 예뻐요?
예뻐요, 아름다워요, 참해요, or what else? There must be more. 매력적이에요.
Yeah.
or other ways, of course.
What about a guy? 잘생겼어요?
잘생겼어요, 멋져요, 멋있어요, 괜찮아요, 훈남이에요. How come I know more compliments about guys? Anyway, but I think, when she started writing the message, I thought it was going to be a huge complaint, but then she actually
No.
ended it in a very positive way.
Yeah.
It's complicated, so it's captivating. Thank you.
And it's nice. Hopefully, we'll be able to help you. If you have any questions for us, we will be answering them every Friday. So make sure you send them in. Don't hesitate. I'm just going to read today's quiz once again for you to participate and maybe try to win a present here today. It's going to be a book sponsored to us by talktomeinkorean.com.
That's right.
We talked about an expression, survival Korean expression in the first hour. 고기 빼주세요. And the question was, how do you say meat in Korean? Number
Yes.
1.
고기,
Number 2.
저기,
Number 3.
먹이,
Number 4.
감기.
So if you have the answer, make sure you hurry up. Visit our website, arirangradio.com/catchthewave. Click on the message board and you will find a place where you can leave us your answers. If you're selected, you will be going home with a book, once again, by talktomeinkorean.com.
All right.
Thank
Good luck,
you, Hyunwoo.
everybody. And thank you for having me.
And we'll see you next week again.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
All right, more music here on Catch the Wave. This is Akdong musician Akmu with Give Love.